Why EVs are not the future, a reality check. As the world shifts towards electric vehicles EVs, many of us are being led to believe that they're the future of transportation. But is that really the case? In this video, we'll be discussing the harsh realities of EVs and why they're not the solution to our transportation problems. Environmental concerns, the dark side of EVs. The production of EVs is not as environmentally friendly as claimed. The mining of raw materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel has a significant environmental impact. From deforestation to water pollution, the consequences of EV production are far from green. Range anxiety. The limitations of EVs. EVs have limited range and charging infrastructure, making them impractical for long-distance travel. In India, the charging infrastructure is inadequate with slow charging speeds and limited availability of charging stations. This means that EV owners are often left stranded, waiting for hours to charge their vehicles. Cost, the expensive reality of EVs. EVs are expensive and the cost of replacing batteries is high, making them unaffordable for many people. The cost of ownership is not just limited to the purchase price. It also includes the cost of maintenance, repairs, and replacement of batteries. Battery performance. The degradation of EV batteries. EV batteries degrade over time, reducing their range and performance. This means that EV owners will need to replace their batteries frequently, adding to the overall cost of ownership. Fire risks, the hidden danger of EVs. EV batteries can catch fire, especially in the event of a flood, which is a common occurrence in India. This is a serious safety concern that needs to be addressed. Lack of testing, the safety risks of EVs. EVs are not thoroughly tested before being sold, which can lead to safety issues. This is a major concern, especially when it comes to the safety of passengers and other road users. Subscription services, the new way to rip off consumers. Car manufacturers are introducing subscription services for EVs, which can be expensive and restrictive. This is a new way for manufacturers to make money from consumers without providing any real value. Why governments are pushing for EVs? Governments are offering subsidies and incentives to encourage people to buy EVs, which can be a lucrative business for car manufacturers and governments. However, this is not a sustainable solution, and it's not good for the environment. Dependence on China. The hidden cost of EVs. By promoting EVs, governments are becoming increasingly dependent on China for battery technology and raw materials. This is a major concern, especially when it comes to national security and economic stability. Alternatives to EVs, a more practical solution. Hybrid vehicles offer a more practical and environmentally friendly alternative to EVs. They're more efficient, more affordable, and less dependent on battery technology.